brought to you by East Side. www.pardonmyeastside.com and use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 25% off. eBlock now available on the New Orleans Talk Network. Be sure to check them out and the rest of the podcasts that are available at NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com.
Show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Check 1, check 2. Check 3, check 4.
5, 6, and 7. You hear me?
Mike's is hot right now. What up, though? If you on IG Live, man, Facebook Live, Twitter, fucking Facebook, YouTube, all that good shit.
Or the East Side, ain't it?
That's crazy. Cameras went on yet. I had to abort mission and shit. I had no hat on. It's kind of fucked up out here. Got that old man hairline and shit. All right. It's Friday and shit. I don't know. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Ready to do this shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's do it. Ain't nobody on IG yet. No, I should have had logged down earlier. Yeah. My bad. It's all good, though. All right, fuck it. Let's do it. City Shy say hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
That sounds so weak. Hello, guys. Yeah, let me see. Jonathan Perez said, "What's good from Texas? What up, though?
What up, though?
From the TEX, shit, Texas.
Thing.
Yo, y'all good down there? Right? The fucking floods is fucking up down there, right?
Yeah, is y'all all right? No.
Yeah, right. Shit, salute to all my people down, I think it's southern Texas, I think, getting hit with that shit, man. Man, D. Will said top of the morning, gentlemen.
Top of the morning.
I'm pretty sure that meant top. He said 2, but it's okay. Mm-hmm. 2 of the morning.
Top of the morning to you, too,
right.
Frank.
Same to you. Stay high, as you see on my T-shirt. Wake and bake, stay high. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, stay high. All right, fucking let's do it, dog. Yo, you know what it is, man. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet, man.
Earth, nephew.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205. I got my man Monk Money in the building.
Yeah.
Dog, you already know what it is. The Angry Man should be on his way shortly. So we're going to talk some shit about what we're talking about today. But it is Social Media Friday, so if you got social media, make sure you check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Check out my man at Real Monk Money. Mm-hmm. And, of course, myself at Hood Howard Stern. You can also check out the E-Block Radio page. That's on Twitter and Instagram as well as at E-Block Radio. And Pardon My Eastside. So we got Instagram on Pardon My Eastside, which don't forget you can go to pardonmyeastside.com right now and get 25% off by using the promo code eBlockRadio. Tiff just checked in on IG. What up, though?
What up, though?
We got a few people checking in. Said family underwater, but we good, fam. Damn, shit, that's fucked up. Yo, that motherfucking flood waters and hurricanes and shit like that, man. That shit crazy. That's why
I'm kind of glad. I like to go see places, but all we get is snow.
So we kind of straight, actually.
Kind of straight, though.
Yeah, but salute to all those people out there, struggling with that water.
For sure.
Hey, you ever heard shout out to my man Ty Gray L and shit, right? He's a poet, a master poet. He got a joint called Breath of My Ancestors, right? Which you be seeing soon because I am producing his podcast, so, add that to my producer credit. But anyway, Breath of My Ancestors, though. So he's talking about hurricanes and shit, and how the what you call it, the path of hurricanes always go through like the slave trade path. You believe that shit though? You believe in that shit? Like it's like something like the ancestors and shit. You think any of that's true?
I don't know.
You act like you don't want to speak on that shit.
I really don't because I mean, no, we find reasons, but it's a reason behind everything though.
Yeah,
but
for
not.
sure.
It's only one. It's only one reason behind it.
God.
You know what I mean? Like, simple as that. Like we try to find so many reasons for.
I mean,
stuff
it could
to
be
happen,
the
bad
it could
stuff
be
to
the
happen.
vengeance of your ancestors, though.
I mean, it could, and it also can be God. You know what I'm saying? You
I
know
mean,
what
it's a combination.
It's like Mother Nature, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like I understand, like people. You know, I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know too much research on all that, bro. So,
right.
But personally, I don't believe it.
I know. I feel you, dog. Anybody listening right now, man, chime in real quick. We ain't. That's not what we talking about. But I'm just kind of curious. Do y'all believe that hurricanes and the path of hurricanes come from like the vengeance of our ancestors and shit? I just kind of want to know. It was an interesting theory. Matter of fact, I wish I had the video that he made so I could play it for you guys right quick. But I don't have it, so maybe next time. But Breath of My Ancestors, be on the lookout for that new joint that I'm producing with Ty Gray L, a master poet. Master poet. What else is going on around here, dog? Anything else going on? The UAW on strike, man. So look, shout out to my union brothers. I'm not in the union.
Sure, I'm not either.
But the union and auto workers is partially or mostly the reason why I remain alive and shit during my childhood years and shit. Shout out to Chrysler, which is now Fiat Chrysler at this point. But definitely the UAW and the auto workers have definitely held a lot of families together through economic times. Mm-hmm. So salute to them, man. Solidarity, I think is what they call it. If you don't support the union and shit, then I don't really know what to tell you. I don't know what to because I can't never do that to them. Don't forget though, if you are part of the UAW or any other union, don't forget that you can get 10% off at Easy Street Saloon 16101 East 10 Mile Road by using your either a check stub or an actual ID badge. Tips say it's not necessarily the vengeance I can't read. The vengeance of our ancestors, but the vengeance of Mother Nature.
For sure.
That's what you say, huh?
For sure.
Yeah. I think it's the motherfucking them old slaves. Like, nigga, fuck that. We want to wreck shop in this bitch.
Yeah, that's
something like that.
That's all the ones that didn't make it, fell over in the water.
Yeah, all that shit. Or died trying and shit.
Died trying.
Yeah, it's fucked up, though. I don't want to talk about that shit no more.
No.
D. Will said hurricane season lines up with the start of the NFL season. Hurricanes are angry Lions fans that have died and their spirits stirred up around this time. I'm not fucking with D. Will, man. You ain't lying, though. I'm going to come back and haunt this motherfucker, too, though. Goddamn.
Real talk.
It's tough being a Lions fan, dog, for real.
Sure.
Damn, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, UAW workers, dog. I say it's people really, first of all, let me say this, dog. Being a product of the, auto workers and shit and, the family surviving off of those paychecks, I got to say this. I don't know how well the union actually works now. I know back in the day it was the shit. But at this point, though, these fucking auto workers is making, I mean, not auto workers, but the auto companies are making billions of dollars, dog. Mm-hmm. Just pay these motherfuckers what they need.
I don't understand it, though. Like,
and give them their fucking benefits.
This is what I don't understand. Like, bro, they doing the work for you.
Right.
You already straight.
Dog, straight.
So I don't understand, like, why you just won't get these people like that. I think it's just greed, bro. Honestly,
it is.
It's just like a lot of greed, bro.
It's gotta be.
And then we try to do so much to save the big three and do this shit. They don't give a fuck. They just want their money, man.
Right. And then you looking at shit like GM who got bailed out by the by the government and shit. And they still don't want to pay these workers like what they need to be making. Mm-hmm. But then you got Mary Barra and shit, the CEO making fucking millions and millions of dollars and shit. But anyway, that's a sensitive subject because General Motors and shit. I would say fuck y'all, but yeah, fuck y'all. I tried not to, man. I was gonna try not to be like that, but man, fuck y'all. Yeah, fuck all of these motherfucking companies that's in the 1% and don't want to pay their workers what they deserve.
Man, I mean, come on, bro.
Though I seen somebody, I think it was my man Ben Jones and shit. Hopefully I'm not wrong and shit, but he had posted this shit. It was a job post, dog, and it was some bullshit to me though. But not let me say this first. $14, $15 an hour is cool though. Like it's good, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But this was a job post, and I can't remember what the job was for, but it required a master's degree. So let me explain something to you. If I got a master's degree, I'm not making $15, dog. That's a slap in the face.
Wait.
$15 and it's required. A master's degree is required.
Oh, man.
I'm not making $15 with a master's degree, dog.
Like, who would that?
And with a master's degree, I'm probably $100,000 in debt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make a $15 hour job.
Come on.
It's required though.
Come on.
Like it's not preferred, but it's required.
What
like,
they do that at?
Dog, I don't know. But what
I think
job?
they fucked up on the misprint. They need that.
That motherfucker better say 25 or something. Nigga, a master's degree, $15. No. Man, please. And then, hold on. So I'm supposed to have a master's degree to make 15, but they trying to get these motherfucking fast food workers 15 as minimum wage.
Come on, stop
Shit.
Stop it. They doing too much, man.
Hell yeah, they doing too much.
Too much, bro.
Dog, that shit's super silly, dog.
And you probably ain't doing shit but sweeping the floor.
Dog, for real. I can't even imagine like what it could be making $15 an hour with a master's degree. Like it's retarded.
Retarded.
I don't even know. But anyway, enough about that. What else going on, dog?
Shit, nothing too much, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Nothing too much. I seen a movie last night on Netflix that I've never seen before. It's called Hard Lessons, dog. It's a fucking Denzel Washington movie from 1986. It's basically just like Lean on Me, where he came into this LA school and cleaned it up and shit and stopped all the gangs and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You seen that shit?
I think I seen that.
Dog, I had never even heard of that shit, dog. And Denzel looked like he was 17.
Yeah, I think.
And Lynn Whitfield was in that shit. You know, that's Brandy from Thin Line and shit. Why she always look like an old lady though? I mean, a cute old lady though.
But
she always looked like she was grown like since day one. That's just like Grady, dog. Grady was 100 back on Sanford and Son.
Yes.
And he probably just died like 10 years ago. But anyway, I saw that shit, dog. The shit was good, but what was funny was what's funny is how people was dressed, man. I thought niggas dressed like fags now and shit, dog.
No, bro.
I mean,
don't say.
Damn, we can't say that. Damn. You know what I meant. Yeah. I thought dudes dressed queer.
There you go.
That cool?
I think that's more.
But he was gang members too with halter tops on and shit. And long earrings and shit. Like, what was this? Everybody out here looking like Mr.
That's
T.
like motherfucker, what's that? Beach Street.
Remember
they had the baggy ass pants, but they had the halter tops and the sparkly jackets and shit.
The fucking halter tops, dog.
Sparkly jackets and shit. Like, I don't understand.
Motherfucking V-leg dipped all the way down all like they got cleavage. Right.
Showing the whole Cleveland in this motherfucker.
Angry Man in the building, what up, though? Had you ever seen that? I'll put you on the spot real quick. You first came down. Have you ever seen this movie called Hard Lessons?
No.
With Denzel Washington?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I had never heard of that shit. But it's kind of dope, though. So I watched that movie and shit, and he was, like I say, he was the principal. But you know what fucked me up, though? Lynn Whitfield was his wife in the movie. But midway through, he was taking care of these kids so much and shit that she got tired of it since she left him. Right? But then I guess she really stayed gone because they never showed her no more in the movie. Like, she really left that nigga. That's fucked up, though. Like, he going in there...
Because he cared. That shit retarded.
It was kind of... Like, I made joke of that shit, but it's like, it's funny. She really left his ass and didn't come back, bro.
That's how you know you with the wrong person in the first place.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, dog, I'm trying to figure out what else going on before we get... major key alert and shit. King Cast today at 5 p.m. At Lorenzo Field and shit. Yeah, don't go to sleep, nigga. Hey, what was that score from the Osborne game last week?
What was it? 142-0, I think it was.
So shit. Oh, you sleep? Man, fuck you. 5 o'clock, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucking King of Cash and shit. The City Classic. 5 p.m., dog, at Lorenzo Wright. That's at 3200 Lafayette. You already know what it is.
They know where it's at.
Yeah, they know where it's at, dog. Hood Tobin just checked in. What up, Doe?
It's crack-a-lack.
Shit. Let's go commercial break and shit real quick, and then when we get back, we'll get into our for real topic, man. Should college players get paid? So if you're not hip, then you know in California they passed a law where these college athletes will now start getting paid for endorsements and shit. So we're gonna see if that's gonna catch on across the nation and shit. And then we just gonna talk about it. Like, should these college players be getting paid for their services, dog? That's what we want to know. But in the meantime, let's go to the commercial break real quick, and we'll be back in about 45 seconds. But till then, you already know what it is. the Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet.
Earth Nephew.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial, man. We be right back.
How in the hell you gonna sleep with me knowing you was the craziest nigga in town?
Drowning in the depths of love.
Wait, baby, he didn't know. He's young and stupid.
Don't know where
Man,
to
don't
hide.
call me no more.
I need for you to take care of Debbie, especially Mom.
Run away. I need to cut
take care of
away
my
from
own
this
son,
pain
all
that's
right?
killing me.
Don't
Lost
So how you
in the
holding up,
depths
Dad?
of love.
God, Lenny, don't do this!
Feeling lonely and empty-hearted. Don't know how the hell it started, but it's you that I'm feeling for, feeling for, feeling for. It's 'cause I feel the empty. 'Cause you mess around and it's pulling me down.
If you pissing, it's the wrong stool. He know about
It's
it.
in the roast too. We back, man. I don't even know what the fuck. That's a hell of an analogy, huh?
Nah, man, he know everything wrong he does, man. You know what? That motherfucker can fart. Oh, shit.
Well, the thing is,
That ain't
though,
not Lions
this was
distributed food.
this
what
was
you
just
been eating
this
at?
is just an angry Lions fan. This didn't even mention Stafford at all. You brought up Stafford.
That's because he's obsessed with him.
You did. I'm saying it did, but you did. It didn't even have nothing to do with it.
I get that. But my point is, when I asked him why he's really obsessed with this guy, I didn't get a response.
Yeah, we back, y'all, man. Angry man over here mad because D. Will was talking shit about the Lions. All right, let's get back to it, dog. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet.
Earth.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, man. I got my man Angry Man and Monk Money holding it down, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern. Q-Lou is holding it down live from the 48205, man. Let's jump to it. We talking about college players getting paid, dog. So in Cali right now, law has been passed, or is being passed, rather, for college students to actually make money off of endorsements. So that means, like any likenesses on video games, any motherfucking jerseys or anything like that, any pictures or appearances anywhere, they gonna start getting paid for it. So we about to talk about that, man. What y'all think about that shit? Angry man, dog. What you think about these motherfucking college players?
It's about motherfucking time.
Liz.
That's what I'm saying. Because these universities make millions off these athletes, dog.
Billions.
Millions.
Billions.
You take the football program, well, not just the football program. You take the athletic program out of some of these colleges are full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, as long as you're an athlete, yeah, you should be able to get paid. But once you're not an athlete at the university no more, that shit gets cut off.
Yeah.
As simple as that. It's like I said, think about the amount of money they make off these kids, man. And then they piggyback by saying, well, you get a free education.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, okay.
I mean,
That's it.
yeah, I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
But look at what you getting on the flip side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then in Division One, most of the time, I don't know if they changed it. A lot of those athletes can't even work.
Right. Now you can't.
You know what I'm saying? So they just up there.
Right.
I mean, I think it'll calm down on some of the, these motherfuckers taking money under the table from agents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it'll calm that down. Right. I think it'll calm them down from, doing illegal shit just to get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, hell, I don't know. Fuck it, pay them. Shit, the motherfucking college is making all that money off their hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can't say that. At least they'll get something if they get hurt. If they get hurt and can't play no more, at least they had a couple dollars in their pocket. At least they, got that out the way. Because if they get hurt 9 times out of 10, that education you talking about you giving them is gone anyway. Because football was paying for them to go to school.
Right.
You know what I mean? At least if they get hurt, they may have a couple dollars to at least finish out a year or two. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. So D Will just chimed in. He said, first of all, he said, I don't even know that name. I know number 9 and shit. Yeah, I just didn't want to reach across the thing. D Will said, I think they should get paid, but it should be a flat rate across the NCAA. What you think about that?
I mean, you got to try something. You know what I mean? And it ain't a problem because I get what he's saying. Like one athlete may get $20,000 a year and another one may get $80,000 a year, which isn't fair. But if you pay them,
it ain't fair. But like, I don't see. I think this is where the problem go come in at though, because if you, let's just use a throwback example. If you Woodson and shit at Michigan and shit, ain't nobody that's not playing for real gonna be making the same amount of money as you. So like, I don't know how you can give everybody a flat rate though.
I think you should give everybody a flat rate. I don't care look, these boys been working their whole life. You know what I'm saying? They've been balling since they was 7 years old, man. Yeah. They get to college, they should get something, bro. You know what
I agree, but I'm saying you get them a flat rate and then we get a flat rate, but then my jersey's getting sold in the store. Where my extras at? I want my extras now.
Yeah, no, that's.
I don't want the flat rate.
You get your extras when you go pro. Okay, this ain't the NFL.
This ain't the NFL.
You know,
luckily you getting this. They lucky they getting this because they wasn't getting shit at first. You know what I'm saying? So they lucky they getting that. Like extras, my ass.
That's a nigga way to answer that.
No,
shit.
That's a nigga way to say I want my extras. You know what I'm saying? We a team.
I thought this whole thing was about getting what you deserve.
What do you mean?
You getting paid.
You ain't getting shit now.
You getting something?
I mean, but. I don't know. Just like for instance, like back in the day, in the '90s and shit, when Michigan, when Eastern beat Michigan and shit, that's when Derek Dow and motherfucking what's the little nigga name, Earl Boykins was on the Eastern Michigan team and shit. They fucking around and beat Michigan and shit. They went to the Sweet 16 or some dumb shit, and after that they made all that money, so they actually built a new hoop arena and shit. So I'm just saying. Them two niggas, they jerseys getting sold and shit. They all in Sports Illustrated and shit. You mean to tell me that everybody on the team gonna get a flat rate?
Yeah. It's college.
You ain't getting nothing though. Them they was on ESPN and on motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's college.
And then get a damn penny for it. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like any endorsement that come through that school, you should get a flat rate from it, bro.
Just a flat rate.
It's a flat rate.
Now is that a flat rate amongst everybody? So a motherfucking lacrosse team, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody,
because
not just football, everybody.
It'll calm down the rhetoric on the team. Now, you sit up there and let one person make X amount of dollars more than the next. Me and you both know that's going to cause problems.
So look, let's use this. It's 132 teams in the Division I, right? Mm-hmm. Buffalo is always number 132. Mm-hmm. The niggas ain't winning no games, probably ain't bringing in no endorsement, probably ain't bringing in no money. Mm-hmm. They go get a flat rate too?
Yeah, it all you got to base it off the school's revenue anyway. Yeah. I mean, of course, they're not going to get the same amount that a University of Michigan going to get,
flat
or
rate.
A University of Alabama
flat rate
on
the school, not across the NCAA.
Not across. No, you can't do it that way.
Okay, so that's what I was saying.
Buffalo probably can't afford what Alabama can afford.
Shit, hell no. Most
people they can't afford what Michigan can afford. A lot of schools can't afford what Michigan probably can afford, or Alabama. You know what I mean? But for that university, your rate is your rate. Yeah. I'm just going to throw some numbers out there. Let's say Buffalo rate is what? I'm just gonna do it by hourly, so we, I'm making that complicated. Okay. $10 an hour here at Buffalo. Okay. That's what all the athletes get. Okay. Versus the University of Michigan, you may get $15 an hour or $16 an hour because that's what that school can afford.
Right, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? If you do it that way, like I said, then because in the back room of the locker room in Alabama, let somebody be making more than what somebody else is making. It's going to be a problem between the teams.
It'll start conflicts. You know,
it's going to be a problem in between all the conferences anyway, because the SEC is always going to steal all the money. Fuck the SEC.
I feel like you get your endorsements and all your extras when you go to the NFL,
or what the conference can afford versus the university. You know, maybe this conference pays out this X amount of dollars. That conference pays out that X amount of dollars.
Yeah, I feel you. D. Will said flat rate keeps the college pure, keeps the college game pure. Also, if it's not a flat rate, the programs that are already struggling with recruiting will totally be wiped out. I guess that's the thing too. So let's go. Now, see, that's another thing though. I don't know. So then when with that flat rate though, when does that actually become a recruitment tool though? Because now you're recruiting kids for the money. Now that's weird. Now it's getting weird.
How is it weird? They already doing it.
Not necessarily.
They already doing it. You just don't see it. You know.
You can just tell a kid, look, regardless of it. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, kids are not stupid. If they start paying them,
parents are not stupid.
You know what I mean? Everybody already know you're not going to Michigan. You weren't going to Michigan before they were playing motherfucker.
Right.
Okay, so at least you can tell your kid during recruitment, hey, this is what we give out to our athletes. You know, we give out this X amount of dollars. At least you'll get something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, you wasn't going to Michigan no damn way. You wasn't going to Alabama no damn way. Stay in your motherfucking lane now.
Now see, this is what Jonathan said, which is kind of where I'm at with it though. He said, I believe they should be paid a fixed rate, but you get what you deserve if you a little on the all-star side. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, you do not.
Why not though?
You do not, because it's a team. This is not professional.
Well, look, I say if you make it to the All-Star team, you should get bonuses and all that shit. Knowing that,
get a bonus.
No.
What about? And you talking about like the football game the football team going to a bowl game and shit.
They get gifts anyway.
So how the lacrosse team still go just be getting the same? I don't know. I don't know how
lacrosse work. I don't know if they got
playoffs. Let me say this.
I just keep saying lacrosse.
I don't care about the logistics of none of this shit. For real, I don't.
Said the logistics.
I don't care about none of it. Them boys should get something. I don't give a fuck if it's a flat rate. I don't give if it's 30 cents. I don't give they get something, bro. Because you go up there, you playing, you can't work. How the fuck you eating? Then there's more motherfucking pressure on your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like
now, see the California shit though is off endorsements though, and that just means that there's a lot of teams gonna get fucked in there because they ain't got endorsements.
That's not gonna work. They're gonna have to restructure that shit.
Yeah, because that's what they talking about, making money off endorsements.
Derek came up with the right idea, flat rated. Because I was thinking like, how in the hell are they gonna pull this off?
Yeah, because endorsements, man, you got some teams that don't even have like their jerseys ain't Nike and no shit like that. They ain't got no endorsements.
Right, but
so like,
but I do disagree with what you and my man said. If you the superstar on the team, you should get more. I don't agree with that.
Why not though?
I think you should get a bonus.
No, I don't agree with that either.
I think you should get something for going to a bowl game or
they always get something for going to a bowl game anyway. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, if you do that, now you causing separation amongst this team. This is not the professionals. This is not the pros. This is still amateur. And you know what I mean? We stretching it by giving them something anyway. Yeah. So why you want to go to a college team where you dealing with a bunch of kids and individualize one person in the locker room? That's not good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, flat rated across the board. You want to get your extra accolades, get your ass in the goddamn pros. now you around motherfuckers that you know that understand why you getting $80,000 more than I am. You know what I'm saying?
Girly girls say just pay them because period. Extra West Side Hood Rat voice.
Yeah. I mean,
for real. That's
just think about it. 9 times out of 10, if you go to a university, you stuck for 4 years. Okay, you stuck. That's it. In the pros, you're not obligated to that team. You can break a contract, quit at any fucking given time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it is the way it is. Okay, shit, you motherfucking Nike can talk to you personally.
Hey, what if it's based on, I don't know, this is probably getting way too far into logistics, but what if it's based on academics too though? Like what if you get a certain amount depending on your grade point average as well? Could that be a thing?
No.
Pay them boys something.
No.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Pay them boys something.
Flat rated.
My man John would say he told Angry Man that it makes them want to play better.
No, you should want to play better by waking up on Saturday. You know, money,
I mean, we did it for free.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Money shouldn't motivate you to play.
So then this is where my real problem pops in. Now he said something about Ricky Williams I was about to say Tennessee at Texas and shit. He said, but why? We talking about not getting paid more and shit. I mean, when you got...
I just said that. I just said why.
Yeah, I know. I had read it late. My bad, I had read it late.
No, because like I said, just to reiterate it'll cost too much.
Yeah.
These are kids now. These are not motherfucking professional athletes.
But look, see, this is where I fall into the thing. This is where I got a problem because I played D3 college football. I'm trying to figure out where do the rest of the student athletes fall in at, because this is just a Division I issue. Division 2 and 3, they already not 2, but Division 3 already not getting athletic scholarships per se. So you already not getting that, and then you not go be like I said,
it all depends.
We gotta have work study.
It all depends on the school that you at,
and also, I mean, honestly, it's kind of fucked up, but it also just depends on the sports. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, like a lot of these places, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these dudes, like some shit that's televised and that sorts, and like shit that's getting like TV time. Yeah. I think you should get some of that money. You go on TV, but
and a big house with 120 motherfucking thousand seats.
No, I ain't saying that. But
I'm just saying they got 120,000 seats.
Yeah. So I think you should get something. You know what I'm saying?
But it'd be easier, less conflict, less problems if you just flat rate it out. Yeah. Some universities make it say, okay, our football team may make more because they bring in the most money. Yeah. In some cases, some universities say our basketball team bring in more than the football team, so they get more.
Right.
But you still flat rate it. I mean, it's a lot of different ways you can play this shit. There's a lot of different ways it's all going to be trial and error. Right. It's obviously, like you said, Buffalo ain't going to make the same amount as Alabama.
I'm going to quit shitting on Buffalo. Yeah, but they always won 32.
No, hold on, man. My man, one of my homies' sons just got picked up by University of Buffalo. So,
for real?
Yeah, middle linebacker.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my man Rich. They gonna turn that shit around.
All right, we'll quit shitting on Buffalo then.
Pick somebody else, man. Arkansas Pine Buff or something.
I'm just saying they be below Eastern Michigan.
No, Prairie View.
Wow. No, Prairie View, yeah, they sucked ass for a long time and shit. Yeah. But yeah, so like still though, I just don't know where that leaves the smaller division schools though.
What it's based on
at this point is it are we just talking about D1 schools? Because I mean they the ones getting the TV time and all that shit. Let's be realistic.
Like I said, it should be based off your school. If your school making that kind of money, let's face it. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Some schools ain't gonna be able to do it.
Right.
Some schools not.
Yeah,
but you got to think it's a lot of shit that them small schools not doing and the big schools are anyway.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you make the television, if you make the television. If you on the motherfucking television, I think you deserve something from something. I don't give a fuck if it's from the door. I don't give a fuck if it's from the TV sponsors. I don't give a. You deserve something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like dog, these boys is they put that game. They work hard their whole life to get to where they at, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think they deserve something by just you know what I mean, like working hard and being a great athlete. You know what I mean? Like you go there and you go to college and you broke, you know what I mean? You get the
for the most part.
And then you go there and then you playing football. You can't work. You can't work. Can't do shit. So I think these boys deserve something so they can stack some bread, get prepared. Because some of them ain't gonna make the damn NFL. A lot of them ain't gonna be making the NFL.
I mean, most of them, most of them. Not. You're talking about, it's a very small percentage of people who actually make it to the league.
So give them a chance and opportunity to get some motherfucking money in their pocket and get a nice start because they was the great athlete.
Well, it could be, like I said, if they smart about it, you can stack your money for the ones that's done playing ball and may have a semester or a year left. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now you ain't got to worry about working because you done had you a couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? But it should, damn, that was some smart shit. But damn, that shit.
That was some smart shit.
It was, man. A flat rated across the board based on the university that you go to. And that'll be strictly up to the university.
Like just to kind of throw it out there, and people who listen on IG Live, Facebook Live, and YouTube and all that good shit too. I wanna get an answer to this question too. So post your answer in the comments as soon as I ask it. All right. But what would you think? Let's just use University of Michigan since we think everybody pretty familiar with them. Maybe not from this year, but from previous years. What would you think like a flat rate would look like? I mean, just if you just had a round number to throw out there, like what would you think would be an acceptable, flat rate for a student and shit, for a student athlete?
I mean, how would we be paying them? Like
I don't know.
A semester?
That's what I was wondering too. I don't know.
Do they get paid monthly? Or
I don't know, something. Or 15,000 a semester
per game
or something.
No, let's call it a season maybe.
So they get one lump.
One lump sum. Yeah, let's say that.
They get one lump sum.
And then that's gonna be because if you do it that way, then you got football playing more games than basketball, or that's baseball playing more games than everybody.
That's why I say you're gonna have to send out.
So let's do semesters. Let's do semesters. Like let's say you get 2 checks every year, so once each semester. What you think a good flat rate would be?
Shit, they don't get.
Is it probably?
I don't know, probably about $5,000.
5 each. All right, so Jonathan said 20 racks. So I guess that's for the whole year.
God.
Damn, that's a lot.
I would say 15.
You said 15?
I say 15.
My man Joe DeVette said tuition fees. But they already get it. Oh, well, you mean just like get that in cash instead of... Okay, maybe. So Jonathan said 20 a year. Now, so if you... All right, so it's 20 in a season, rather. So if you look at it that way, though, if you base it off of tuition fees, that 20 is probably about right because nigga, you easily paying $20,000 now to go to school for a year.
I say $15K a semester.
The only reason why I said 5 a semester because, like I said, a lot of that shit.
Like I said, 20. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Dog.
You got motherfucking 52 motherfuckers on the football team.
But my thing is though, if he can fucking play football and work McDonald's, he'll get that.
That's the flat rate though.
He can get that.
So,
so
that's the flat rate. So you making $20,000. So if I'm playing football, I'm making $20,000. And again, I'm sorry to be shitting on the lacrosse team, but they making $20,000 too.
No.
So what's the flat rate? The flat rate is between sports.
Yeah, you'll have to do it that way.
Okay. Right. I was gonna say because the women's tennis team. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not shitting on y'all. I'm just saying.
No, I mean it makes perfectly good sense. I mean, and you can't fault somebody for the sport they play.
No.
You know what I mean? And then you can't fault. I mean, you got to think about it. I'd tell a girl on the tennis team with attitude in a minute. If it wasn't for this fucking $1 billion football team we have, you wouldn't have the facility you have in the first fucking place.
Jonathan say 20,000 is barely above middle class. But you a child though.
But
this is different. You a child.
But they not paying. You got to think, man. They not paying rent. Half their fucking food they eating for free. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said 5 racks. Something to keep them. He
said some of these kids come from nothing and their parents make that in a year.
But like I said, something to keep them humble. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't. These you give some motherfuckers $20,000, man. They gonna fucking lose their goddamn mind on the college campus.
I feel like you need to get paid enough to sustain on campus, but you not about to get that meal ticket for your family back at the crib. Then you gonna have to get your ass to the league. Like this. That's
all I'm saying. That's
what
why
I'm saying.
I said like some reasonable like $5,000.
A lot of motherfucking money though.
Somebody ain't going to class no more.
Hell no.
I'm 19. And they gonna throw me just gonna throw me 20 racks. Mom still at the crib living in poverty because I'm out on campus fucking around.
Got diamonds in my mouth.
Right, diamonds in my motherfucking mouth guard and shit.
Nigga, rape charges about to go through the roof in that motherfucker.
Wow.
Why'd you say that?
Dog,
you just gave 52 motherfuckers $20,000.
We gotta go to commercial break off that shit. What the fuck?
You just gave 52 motherfuckers college athletes $20,000.
This nigga said rape charges. I'm not fucking with y'all.
Drugs about to go through the roof, nigga. STDs about to start popping off.
STDs for sure. STDs for sure. My man Square said pay the athletes based off the percentage of what the programs make.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alabama athletes make more than Eastern athletes based off of revenue. I got you, yeah. So
for sure.
I get that.
Absolutely.
I get that. That's tough. I mean, that's gonna be a whole nother job. That's gonna be a whole nother career right there. Somebody to evaluate those numbers and shit.
For sure.
My man Dre checked in.
Another job to evaluate how they spending their money. You know what I'm saying?
My man Dre checked in. He said 5,000 or 10,000 a semester. So they back on that.
I said around 5,000. That's enough.
He said a semester though, so that's 10 or 20,000 again. We back to that.
No, but think about it.
In a year.
That's really right around the amount of a refund check for an average student anyway.
A refund check, true.
So I don't, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the refund check probably like 2,000 less, but you gotta think, okay, you get the extra 2 because you're an athlete. You know,
my man Joe DeVette said they need financial counseling. Yeah, you making that kind of money for real. Dre said, but there is no way you can flat rate it. It depends on the school and the team. So yeah, that's what you're saying, right? Yeah, maybe I'm reading this shit like.
No, you can flat rate it from It depends on the
individual for team
to.
and the sports.
Yeah,
so it's not gonna be a flat. See, I think where we got confused is people was thinking you meant a flat rate across the NCAA.
No.
You mean a flat rate amongst the sports?
Yeah, like you
schools.
said, you got to hire somebody or take somebody out your financial department.
Yeah.
Each school gonna have to sit down and evaluate their finances and
figure out
this sport is gonna make this much, that sport is gonna make that much, that sport is gonna make that much.
Yeah, like the chess championship might. All right, I'm not shitting on chess.
It depends on what they bring. If they got a stadium full,
if they packing that motherfucker, pay that motherfucker.
Right. That's good. Yeah, I think this is why it hadn't happened because it's too many fucking variables, dog.
No, it's not too. It's too many variables that people don't like based on the sport they play.
Yeah,
it's not my fault. You go to University of Michigan and you play golf.
Yeah,
you would not have that golf course if it was not for this motherfucking football team.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Like I said, it's 120-some thousand seats in that motherfucker. Just imagine if they charged $1 a week. That's $120,000 a week.
I'm gonna tell you where they gonna have the most problem though. Motherfucking University of Connecticut, because all these motherfucking teams is good. Even the women's basketball team, they always going to the fucking Final Four.
So it shouldn't be a problem.
So they gonna have to scrap over them motherfuckers.
It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem.
No.
If they bringing in money, it shouldn't be an issue.
They get a check.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Hit me in the comment box, dog. We got about 10 minutes left, dog. Hit me in the comment box. We will read your comment live on air. So right now, Angry Man said it should be a flat rate, not across the board, but between sports and schools. Obviously, that'd be divided and shit. Money said he don't have the answer to how much it should be, but he said the niggas should just be getting paid. I feel like I want him to get paid, but I almost feel like it's gonna be too hard of a thing to get this shit situated to where it's fair. Well, you know what? I'll take it back. It's not ever gonna be fair. Somebody always gonna get slighted. I think whenever you start talking about paying these college athletes, somebody's gonna lose out, and that's just what it's gonna be. Smaller schools, smaller
losing out, dog.
I don't think so.
Already losing out.
They already losing out.
They still not getting what this university is getting anyway.
Yeah.
You're not getting the perks. You're not getting, the professional exposure any fucking way.
Yeah.
So you want that? Go there.
Bust your ass.
Go
get recruited.
If you can't, go to the school you can go to, ball out, get your check, and get to the league.
That's
period.
Simple.
You're not going to get everything the universities are getting if you paying them or not.
Right. My man Joe DeVette said each school needs to. The school boards are the ones that have to be reevaluated and reorganized to be more towards setting up the kids for the future. Well, I mean, no, the reality of it is with colleges.
I agree 100%.
I agree with what he's saying, but the thing is, with colleges and institutions of higher education and shit, they don't give a fuck about the kids' future, dog. At the end of the day, the fucking school system now is a for-profit organization, dog.
That's it.
They getting your ass in there, getting you on the books. They don't give a fuck if you finish or not. Nope. They just trying to replace you. It's like fucking cattle and shit. It's bad business, man.
You know what?
It's good business.
It's good business. You have to work it.
It could be beneficial, on the education side. The reason why I say that because, these big-ass universities, be prepping these guys, to go to the NFL. You teach them how to talk. You teach them how to do media shit.
Yeah.
Now, even though it's not as much as you're going to be making, you can set up some shit where you can actually, now the kids actually physically have the money in their hand. You know how much they're making. You can help them, manage their finances now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is all you're going to get for right now. So, you teach them how to save. Teach them how to spend, because they actually have the money in their hand.
True.
Versus somebody that come from get to the league and get $80 million and lose his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Versus motherfucking the one that came from the suburbs that's used to being around money, get to the league and be straight.
Kind of know how to handle it.
Yeah, he ain't losing his fucking mind. But like I said, if you give him, like I said, they're not getting anything now.
Right.
You give them
you
give them like $7-8 grand, and teach them how to manage it now. Manage this. Learn how. Cause we take it all away, you ain't gonna have nothing. Now imagine if you had $800,000.
Yeah.
Now, because like I said, it's physically in their hand.
And imagine how many NFL players won't be going broke right after they leave the motherfucking league.
That's
imagine that.
They know how to do it. Well, that shit is actually starting to get implemented in some of the high schools too. I think the earlier or the sooner or whatever that you learn about being fiscally responsible and shit, the better you are in life. Even if you're not making a lot of money, like honestly, I think it's either as important or even more important to know how to be fiscally responsible when you don't have a lot of money.
That's my point.
Because at least when you got a lot of money, you got some room for error to fuck up. When you ain't got a lot, you ain't got no room to fuck up.
Because you know what it's like to be broke.
Hell yeah.
You know what it's like to lose that shit and see
For
it,
sure.
like I said, physically see it leave you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it'll be beneficial.
Yeah, for sure. If you're just now checking us out on IG Live, man, today's topic, we're talking about college athletes getting paid. Should they be getting paid? That's what we're talking about right now. So hit us on IG Live. In the comment, we will read your comment live on the air. My man Joe said, rather let them start getting pennies now to work up to something serious, but gotta start with something. For sure. And I think that's where y'all at with that shit.
I mean, to calm down.
I mean, I know that. It's just
a lot
like
of these motherfuckers do, taking money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it ain't gonna stop it, but
Right.
it'll slow it down.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess, man. I don't know. And then, I don't know, though. It's a tough one. I want them to get paid, though, because I know it's a fucking racket. I know that college sports and college is a fucking racket. Like, I had this conversation with, is my team out in Colorado, man, that I produce their stuff for. And these are all older white people and shit, right? So we was having a conversation about capitalism and shit. And the ills of capitalism and shit, how basically we getting hoodwigged and shit. So even white people know that capitalism is kind of a farce. But at the end of the day, though, I said something about school being like one of the biggest scams and shit. And it was funny because like they didn't agree and shit. Now I said that to them. One of them is actually a professor at Seattle University, so he probably didn't want to hear that shit when I said it. But I still feel like it is a scam. So I don't know if this is going to end up being beneficial because the school is going to figure out a way to fuck somebody because that's what they do.
I don't think it's a scam. I think it's just business.
Me too, man.
It's just business.
Like, we understand after the fact that it's just business, but the scam part is selling you this dream that going to the institution and getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt is going to somehow make your life better, and it don't necessarily mean that.
That's not a scam.
That is a scam.
No, I mean, you chose to go.
No, that mean I got scammed. I got scammed.
Yeah, you don't have to go.
They sold me a dream.
They didn't sell you a dream.
Yeah, dog. College selling niggas dreams every day. Don't get me wrong.
Parents know better.
Parents, if y'all out there listening, dog, please encourage your kids to go to school if that's what you're into. But I'm just saying, encourage them to go to school, but have a plan on how to pay for that shit, because it's a fucking scam. I mean, niggas is getting in here getting $100,000 in debt and can't get a job with this fucking degree. That shit I was talking about earlier. You wasn't even down here, but I seen a job posting and shit that require a master's degree, paying $15, nigga. $15 with a master's degree, nigga. You hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Man, fuck that. That's just a scam.
That ain't a scam because
that's just a scam, nigga.
It's not a scam.
Fuck college, fuck higher education. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again,
let me ask
I'm talking shit. I have a college degree.
This.
I did the college thing. I'm not a motherfucking advocate for it. And I'm sticking with that shit.
No, let me ask you this. How's it a scam when they giving you a bill?
Because they're giving you a bill, but you're not getting what you were sold in exchange. So that's a bait and switch then, motherfucker, whatever you want to call it. A scam, bait and switch, nigga.
No, it is not.
They telling you that. So when you go to schools is giving you this belief that 90% of their kids that's graduating is getting jobs in the field that they going to school for. Everybody in this bitch knows somebody that went to college, and probably two motherfuckers doing what they wanted to do with their college degree. Okay. I'm just saying, that shit's a scam.
It's not a scam. It's business, though.
All right, so let's go back to the comments before I get motherfucking mad and shit.
I don't care. Yeah, we gonna get mad.
I'm gonna get motherfucking angry in this bitch. My man West 7, big ups. West 7 just checked in. He said, there's an exchange. What did they say? There's an exchange in business. Kids are paying with their talent. It's not business for the athletes, though. That's for sure. He said it is a scam. That shit is a scam. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, the fuck it is.
It's not a scam when they giving you a bill, nigga. They telling you what you gonna have to pay, and you continue to do the shit.
They tell you what you gotta pay, but you thinking that you getting something in return that you not.
Okay, so tell me, how do you go to this school every day and not know that?
You don't until you graduate and can't get a job. That's when you find out.
It took you 4 years to figure that out?
Hell yeah.
Then that's your fault.
It took me. Yes, it
That's
took me.
your fault.
Yeah, honestly,
you should have knew that before you came out of there.
It took me 7 years.
And so every year you go sit in the financial aid office and do these numbers, and they tell me it took you 7 years to figure that shit out. That's your fault.
It took me 7 years to figure out that once I got this paper, it wasn't gonna mean shit.
That's your fault.
How that's my fault?
You there for 7 years. What were you doing?
Going to class, getting an education, motherfucker. I wasn't in one place for 7. Fuck you.
Hey, what were you doing?
Fuck you, cuz.
I
got a doctor's degree.
I don't even comment on it because I ain't got no degree in
I'm
shit.
just saying, you was there for you were at this, so that's even worse. You was at this school for that time, this school for that time, this school for that time, and didn't figure that shit out.
Figure out what though?
That what you just said. When I get this degree, it ain't gonna mean shit. You didn't figure that out.
How can you figure that out if you haven't gotten a degree yet?
You didn't study your craft before you graduated. You didn't test the waters. Okay, so you just walked in and say, "I'm gonna do this." You ain't research or find out what goes on once you graduate. You didn't talk to nobody in your field before you graduated.
Nigga, don't nobody.
Then don't say it. Say it.
What?
Go ahead. What you about to say?
Don't nobody that went to school other than teachers, doctors, and nurses have a fucking job in their field.
That's your
I didn't
fault.
want to be either one of them.
Okay, so you
So
didn't.
school is a fucking scam.
No,
nigga.
it is not a scam.
They selling
It's
you a dream on
business.
anything. They like, oh yeah,
Well,
come
wake
here and
up,
take
nigga.
African studies. You can do that shit and get a
Wake
job
up-
in such and such.
Wake up and find out, nigga. Hey, if you tell me I can get a job here, I'm not gonna graduate and just walk on that bitch fresh. Hey, before I leave, let me go check these niggas out first. Oh, this some bullshit. I'd have figured that shit out 3 years ago.
Nigga, why you went to school?
Why I went to school?
Cause they sold you that motherfucking
They didn't
dream.
sell me no dream, nigga. What dream did they sell me?
That education was gonna get you to a place in
Nigga,
America as a black man. and
Nigga,
shit.
I knew better before I went to college. Nigga, I learned that in high school. I learned that they might sell me no goddamn dream. I went because I wanted to go.
Yo, what up, fam? We on YouTube right now and Facebook, dog. If you look up E Block Radio, you can make sure you subscribe and you can check us out from there so you can see the video. Cause niggas is in here wilding out, dog.
Man, you better go sit in on some. You want to be a teacher? I'm going to school to be a teacher. You better go sit in on some classes and talk to a teacher and be like, "Hey, what the business?" Or if you want to be in construction, "Hey, man, what the business?" You just don't know. If you just go there 4 years blind, you get what I'm saying. If, like I said,
Everybody goes 4 years blind unless you had a motherfucker who been to school already.
But that's your fault. Why you sitting there taking that shit?
It ain't my fault. I want to blame the shit on somebody else, angry man. God damn it. Let me blame it on the fucking school. Shit. Don't take away my fucking joy. I want to blame it on the school, nigga. That's just what it is.
It's not a
It's
scam.
a fucking scam.
No, it is not. That shit is business, dog.
Yo.
It's business. It's big business, and everybody know business is cutthroat. It ain't the business fault that you didn't research your field.
Yo, let me get back to
That
these
shit was behind the back pass.
Let me get to these comments. Right.
It ain't the business fault you didn't check your field that you want to go into.
No, my man Dre said they need to hurry up because my young lion got about 5 more years and I don't want him running all the way to Cali to school and shit. Oh, and what if you happen to be one of them that are athletes? I hadn't thought about that. What if you one of the athletes that play 2 sports? Do you get both checks?
Yeah.
I mean, if you split it though, you said that one sport gets such and such though.
Nah.
So you don't get no more for playing 2 sports?
Maybe half.
Half? That's a good question though, Dre. I didn't even thought about that shit.
Maybe half. But
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't do that because you're going to have motherfuckers killing themselves.
He killing himself trying to play live sports. Yo, my man Alexander just checked in. What up, though? Hit squad in the building. You know what I'm saying? King versus Cass today at 5. He said, hell yeah, they should get paid. At least they won't have to hide it anymore. He said, because they have to get paid anyway.
Right.
Some athletes. So that means everybody get a fair shot at it, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
My man Bo said, hell yeah. My man Cardillo said yes and no. Expound on that. We got like no minutes because it's 11:01. But expound on that though. We'd like to know. Bo said they should be allowed to make money off if their likenesses at the very least. These licensing agreements and sponsorships need to pay out. Cardillo said yes if they want to keep presenting it as professional sports, magazine covers, interviews after games, and practice student profiles on ESPN, etc. Then pay them. All right, so I see that. But then if you go that route, then that leaves out the motherfuckers who ain't doing interviews and ain't getting to the.
That's why you flat rated across the board. Every team's gonna have a superstar.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give a Buffalo. I'm sorry. Every team's gonna have a superstar.
Buffalo. And we shitting on them. They gonna be good as fuck this year. Watch.
Come on,
Come on,
Buffalo.
It's time to get up out of here, dog. We just got into this motherfucking Debate like a motherfucker. School is scam like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that shit.
Scam
It's
like
a motherfucking business, man.
Fuck all
it's
that,
a
man.
fucked up business.
I mean,
It's
but
a
how
scam,
do you,
man.
how do you
It's a
get,
scam,
how do
bro.
you get scammed for
Because-
7 years and not know it?
Because you think you're gonna get more for having this piece of paper.
So why you don't go find out before it happened?
What you mean?
Go see. Talk to somebody that's in your field. You are not the only motherfucking one that's graduating
because
in your
everybody
field.
telling you that you need to go to college.
So everybody can give you a cold cup of Panther Piss and tell you it's Mountain Dew and you cool with it.
Until I taste it.
A cold cup of what?
Panther Piss.
Panther Piss.
Until I taste it. Then I know it ain't. And then that's what happened. They gave me the Panther Piss all through my 7 years of school and shit. And then I finally tasted it when I got that motherfucking degree.
All it takes for a white motherfucker to tell you something, you just run with it.
I'm talking about all the niggas told me to go to school. What you mean?
I mean, but the white folks are the ones selling you the dream.
So let's get up out of here, dog. We're gonna go around the block one last time. Stop fucking with you, dog. Yo, if you on anywhere right now,
Hey,
Facebook,
black man,
YouTube,
just go to college. All you got to do is give us your money and time. You gonna be rich. Ooh, I think I'll go without fucking finding out for my goddamn self.
I mean, black people sold us the dream that college was gonna get us.
Sold the dream our whole life, man. Come on, man.
All right, let's
Wake
get to
the
it,
fuck
dog.
up.
All right, so look, we about to get up out of here, dog. If you're on IG Live or Facebook or YouTube or motherfucking Twitch or anywhere and shit, hit me in the comment box right now. We will read your last second comment live on the air, but right now we're gonna go around the block one last time. Angry man. Any final words on the way out, bro?
Just flat rate pay these motherfuckers based off the university and the sport. Yeah. It's up to the universities to figure out what sport gets how much. Okay? You got to realize sometimes this sport is going to make more. Fuck, that's just the work field, period.
Yeah.
You don't step into the work field and everybody makes the same amount, even at the same job. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Somebody upstairs make more than you. That's why they on the first floor. I'll be the top floor and your ass is on the first floor.
Right.
That's just the work field, period. Yeah. Everybody does not make the same amount. You know what I mean? You want to make that amount, get on that team. You want to make that amount once you get in that university,
play for that team.
Yeah, I mean, that's the work field, period. That's just life. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think it'll be teaching them a better life lesson. Now, some people may go on the job and don't become bitter because somebody else is making more than them. You were taught that in high school. You were taught that in college already.
That is the difference.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. That makes sense and shit. You ain't give me nothing I had to argue about and shit. More money. What you say, bro?
Man, I don't give a fuck about how they do it and what the whole system is of paying them. Pay the motherfucking boy.
Yeah.
Because right now they ain't getting nothing. You know what I mean? And if they get injured, they're fucked. You know what I mean? They ain't had no money management class. They didn't get no money during the season. They ain't get nothing. They get off. They get hurt themselves. And shit happens in sports. All sports.
True.
So if you fuck around and hurt yourself, you done. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they always say you're supposed to have something back to fall back on and do this and do that. But like y'all saying, you know, like, college is a scam. And you know what I mean? And like, you go in there, if you ain't going there to play motherfucking sports or get old in that way, then I don't see you working as a doctor or a lawyer or none of that shit. I don't see nothing else working for you, like me personally. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, then that's all I got to say.
My man Cardillo said remove the media involvement and singular presentation of these athletes, and then you don't have to pay them and shit. But yeah, that's never going to happen because they going to always do that shit. So yeah, I guess they do need to get paid. Mm-hmm. And I agree that they need to get paid. I think I'm just worried about the logistics of the shit, going back on Money's word, logistics. I'm thinking about the logistics of the whole thing. Is like, who's going to get left out, who's not going to get paid enough. Like, it will probably present a problem. I know what Angry Man saying, like, fuck it, at least they getting paid because they wasn't getting nothing at first anyway.
It's the work field. Everybody everybody in the world don't get paid the same amount.
I guess you're right.
Like I said, everybody at AT&T are not getting paid the same amount.
Certainly not. My man West Sevens said West Side is the best side. We let you slide though. It's part of my East Side, buddy. You see that shit. You see we got West Side hats and shirts too though. PardonMyEastside.com. Use the promo code eBlockRadio and get 25% off. Just so you know.
Hey, get you one, man.
Get you one. Yeah. My man Dre said, appreciate the topic. Love fam. Home from work, so I got a chance to hold on. What do you say? I missed something. Oh, I had a chance to catch y'all. Oh, and it's my 5-year anniversary today. Oh, damn. What up, though? Happy anniversary, dog, for sure, man. I got to get down there and fuck around with y'all and shit. Cardillo said, we have all pushed it forward as far as the hype, ESPN, SEC Network, Big Ten, etc., but allow these athletes to run their social medias. Hold on, what? But allow the athletes to run their social media then. Okay, I think it's something else to that. But I know what he's saying, though. We did get into the hype of pushing motherfucking college shit, so at this point, like, I want them to get paid. I just don't know how big of an issue it's gonna come down into dividing that shit up. But I guess we just have to cross that road and get to it.
Like you said, it's simple to me.
Yeah.
Just let your school make this amount, they'll go to make more money.
If the stadium full, every motherfucking thing.
Then you get this amount.
Yeah, like I said, that's just the work field. Everybody does not make the same amount anyway.
I feel you. All right, well, shit, on that note, dog, we gonna get up out of here, dog. But I do want to say one thing. Fucking school is a scam, dog. If you sending your kids to school, all right, I ain't gonna say it's a scam, but make sure you send your kids to school with a plan on how to pay for that shit, and a plan on what to do with that pussy ass piece of paper that ain't gonna get you the job that you want in the first place.
Oh, well, you know that.
No, they did know, but they know fucking now.
You know that.
A fucking scam.
You knew that shit a year in the college.
Like, give me the $60,000-$70,000 and shit. Take this piece of paper that ain't gonna get you but a $15 hour job.
You heard many college professors say that shit, and you still took your ass there.
The hose was nice.
Yeah. Then let's just say that's why you went to college then. Strictly for the house.
Yeah, we about to get the fuck out of here. Thank everybody for checking us out, dog, on Instagram, which getting ready to get cut off in like 2 seconds. Peace out, y'all. Shout out to all the people on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all that good shit, man. Make sure that you check out all the replays at eblockradio.com. Also, make sure that you go to the website, pardonmyeastside.com. Get you a shirt, hat, and all that good shit. And use the promo code eblockradio, get 25% off. Yeah. And it's Friday, man, so fuck around, slide down to the Easy Street Saloon, 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. Hit that joint up tonight. Yeah. Get some of that motherfucking good-ass brisket.
For sure.
Till the next time, though, you already know what it is. The Livest Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial. I got my man, Angry Man, holding it down.
Big fucking business, man.
My man, Money in the building.
Behind the back pass, man.
For sure. Hey, your boy, man. The Hood Howard Stern. Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Fuck school, cuz. Peace out, y'all.
Yep.